Good evening and welcome to the Everest Canadian Curling Club Championships. We are live from the Ottawa Hunt Club in Ottawa, Ontario. Wrapping up our playoff action. Every team on the ice tonight trying to make their way in the semifinals. Tonight we're featuring a ladies B qualifier with Team Alberta taking on Team Nova Scotia. My name is Peter Stesky and I will be your host for the night. Winner of this game moves on to the semis. The loser is eliminated. Nova Scotia had a 4-2 record in the round robin, qualified them for this double knockout playoff format. Their lead is Sarah Kenny, second Kathy Donald, third Mandy Grace, and their skip Selena Thompson. They play out of the Mayflower in Halifax. And the Alberta team playing at a Spruce Grove Curling Club. Lead, Brittany Zelmer. Second, Jen Person. Third, Brittany. I am not the 48th cousin of Kevin Martin. And skip, Tiffany Stuber. Great performance by Alberta in the round robin. 6-0 record. And then probably the upset of the event. They lost to the Yukon this morning in a very well played game by the Yukon and knocked Alberta to the B side. They beat Manitoba this afternoon, and now they're playing versus Nova Scotia to make their way into the semifinals. Aggressive start by both teams. Center guard come around by Alberta, and now Sarah Kenny throwing her out turn around this center guard. Nice scrub, great shot. Both teams with a feel for the ice right out of the gate here.
Freeze for now.
You could play the out-turn run back here. I like this call. They're going to get aggressive with the hammer, play the freeze. That out-turn will be there on their next one.
Clean.
This is the first time at this event, the Everest Canadian Curling Club Championships, for everybody on Team Alberta.
Switch and go. Hard, line's getting better. Hard, get it in here, go hard. Hard, where's it go? Hard, a little bit more.
Another good scrub. They're going to get that probably about a quarter buried, but usable. Probably better than being completely buried. There's enough angle there they can make the tap onto the red. Still obviously very early in the end. We're going to have a corner freeze. This is literally the opposite of our game that we did at noon today. They traded hits for about 3 ends, played very cautious. This is an elimination game, as I said, and most of the time you see teams play a little bit careful. Certainly not the case with these two teams. That ends up quite a bit short, but it's still a rock that Alberta is going to have to deal with. They're looking to play the double peel here with second stone Jen Person. Looking to kill both reds here, lose the shooter, at least roll it to the wing. And that does the job. Leaves a double available now, or a hit and roll for Halifax. I'm a little more partial to the double in this situation. See what they're going to do. Kathy Donald's a mixed Canadian champion, won that championship with a good friend of mine, Paul Fleming. Absolute beauty out of Nova Scotia.
Really hard.
able to touch both, killed the one, but now those reds line up in a pretty easy spot here for Alberta to make a double and stay.
What is this doing?
Interesting turn choice here. It's a natural in-turn shot, in my opinion. I'm gonna go with the out.
9. Little up. Yep. Weights up. Hard.
Trying hard to hold it. I think they could still make the double. Might lose a shooter. Actually picked it clean. That would have been hard to do if you were trying it.
I got it. Go ahead. Yeah, I got it.
So we had a bunch of rocks in play to start this end. A nice double peel by Alberta. Clean things up, and then that rollout. Now an opportunity for Nova Scotia to hit here, lie 2. They'd love to start this game with a force. Mandy Grace finished in 4th place in the 2017 Everest Canadian Curling Club Championships, playing actually with her skip Selena. Just able to feather that one out, and now it's looking like after this quick start for both teams, we're going to have a blank end potential here. 3rd stone for Brittany Martin. She is married to Karik Martin, lead on Team Botcher, but it's interesting. She listed her favorite curler as Ben Hebert, so that's going to be a little bit controversial, maybe.
Clean. Little roll. Good throw, Jen. I just didn't give you enough. Yeah, control.
So open hit here now for Mandy.
Release, you got it.
We did Alberta's game last night. At the time, I did not know that Brittany was married to Karik, so I made a joke about her being Kevin Martin's 48th cousin, but turns out they're quite a bit tighter than that. The fact that her favorite sports team is Team Botcher should have been a giveaway. Speaking of Kevin Martin, his former coach, Jules, now coach of Team Gushu. I'd like to give him a shout out. He's been working with Gushu for quite some time now, picked up 3 Brier titles, but they just won the Olympic trials, and Brittany lists her favorite food as pierogies, and if anyone knows Jules, that is literally his favorite food to have in the world. Every time he comes to the slams, especially if they're anywhere in Saskatchewan, he just crushes those things. So an open end here, but it did not start out this way. Both teams came out attacking, and I think we'll see that again at the second end once it gets started. There's going to be a blank attempt inevitably at the endless end for Tiffany.
I wasn't going to reject that double peel.
Not taking a lot of ice here, so I expect this to be probably normal weight.
Clean only.
Wow. Uncharacteristic miss there. You don't see that very often out of Selena. So now a chance for Alberta. An unexpected opportunity here. They can draw, split the rings. They set this up nicely. There'll be no double, and they'll have a chance to open up with a deuce.
Pardon? Your center line out curled pretty hard at practice. Yeah. So we're just going to take on the other side of center.
Okay.
Some good feedback there.
Foot to tee is good.
Referring back to their practice, they played in this spot, so she knows this curls a lot. They're going to take a little extra ice. The last thing you want to do here is run out of the rings.
Keep going, keep going.
Working hard, trying to drag it for weight. Definitely going to get it into the rings. Just trying to get it as far as they can to avoid a double. And I'll tell you what, that's going to be a very tough double if they do choose to take it on. They'd have to whip it.
Great sweep.
I think that's a job well done by Team Alberta. Yeah, they're not even going to take it on, and I don't blame them. Choice here would be what shot do they want to leave? They want to leave an in-turn hit. They want to leave an out-turn hit.
Same weight.
Selena very honest with her front end, says it just was a hair wide and out of that last one.
Yeah.
It's important feedback for later in the game when you're going to play on that spot. You have to remember how you threw it. You have to be honest. Because all of a sudden you take way less ice pretending you threw a good one. It curls past and you flash on the inside, and that certainly doesn't help anybody. So I expect a much better throw here out of Selena. Again, you don't win 5 games at this Canadian Championship without being able to make some shots. So
Whoa, right off.
this still has to curl. It's going to kill it, but they're not going to stick around. So an opportunity here in the first women's B-side qualifier.
Speed's the same across the sheet. I don't need to.
Anywhere on paint. And Alberta capitalizes on their hammer, can take 2 points.
Give you a touch more.
Tiffany just confirming the weight with her front end. She knows they had to work pretty hard on that one, so she's going to give them a couple more feet here.
Too much more. All you running. This is going to be straighter. Take a look. All you.
Certainly don't have to sweep it, but it looks like it's fine to me. Really nice touch, easy on the sweepers there, and it is 2 on the board for Alberta. At the end of 1, they lead Team Nova Scotia 2-0, and we'll be back for the second end after I update these scores here. So we have 3 other games on the sheet. All of them are B qualifiers. So it's pretty simple. You win, you move on to the semifinal. You lose, and you're eliminated. Our other ladies' game, Northern Ontario taking on New Brunswick. No score posted yet. And we had blank ends in both of the men's games. Manitoba with the hammer versus Nova Scotia, and Saskatchewan with the hammer versus Quebec.
Easy. Top 4. All you. Line's good. All you. I've got 15-5.
So as I said, both teams came out of the gates extremely aggressive.
Yep. Okay, good sweep.
Due to the ability of both teams to hit, they actually cleaned the end up a little bit, and it was an uncharacteristic miss from Selena that allowed Alberta to score 2. Love the call here. Down 2-0, even ends, hammer. She's going to go up, throw the corner guard here with Sarah Kenny.
Whoa.
Ignoring the yellow rock in the rings. Need this one to stop.
Yeah, we are. We're hopeful, okay? Totally. Hopeful.
A little adrenaline rush there. That one's just back of the tee line. Not what Nova Scotia was hoping for. Still early in the game. Both teams trying to get a feel for the ice. We've had both teams on our live stream once each, so. And a rollout there. I would think a chance to put up the corner again. I really like this call by Selena again. Ignore that yellow one.
Wide. Okay. It's gotta be better. Don't let it touch.
She's talking to her teammates as she's sliding out throwing that rock. I do that a lot because I never shut up. I've always got something to say, but she was just trying to communicate where she felt she was with respect to the broom. And nice correction there from Sarah. Perfect corner guard.
There we go. That
can't be peeled, so Jen Person's going to throw a center guard here for Alberta.
Yeah, 3.
Update on that Northern Ontario New Brunswick ladies game. It was blanked in the first. New Brunswick with the hammer. Talked about it earlier in one of our streams. Once the playoffs have rolled around, you've seen the teams early in the games really tighten up the strategy. A lot more blanks than there's been in the round robin. Sort of do or die situation for everybody, and playing a little more careful.
What'd you get on that? Okay, Jen, 17-2.
Like I said, I'd like to see the teams play more to win than afraid to lose. That center guard actually over-curled the hair, so an opportunity to play the back one here for Kathy Donald. Sort of a board waiter with the out-turn. Roll to the wings. You'd love to roll away from the center but stay in the rings, but this is going to have to curl. I'd be carving this already. This has tons of curling to do. Weight's good, though.
Yep.
That rolls to basically a perfect spot. If the nose hit's made by Jen, based on Selena's aggression in the first and how she started this end, I think she'd ignore the rock and go around one of the guards.
10, 9-5, 9-5.
Clean. Oh, Jesus, it's like 8. Wow. Okay.
She rolls perfectly behind the center. I don't even mind that. I wouldn't want it to roll there if I have the hammer, but without the hammer, you now bring play back to the center. You've tightened the scoring area up a bit. That rock is nearly on the 4-foot, full 8-foot, so I'd have to double check with my curling mentor, Kevin Martin, but I think that was a pretty good shot. Out-turn draw opportunity here.
3.
Love to just bite the 4-foot.
3.
We've seen some late finish here. They threw that board waiter, that hog line in really went. Might have left this a hair too long for weight. It's going to get in there for second shot, sort of edge on edge. So hack waiter maybe is looking to be the call. I think they can get across the face of this stone, especially if they can get by the guard tight. They might be able to carve it in the last sort of 8 feet. Get some extra curl, but this is a very precise shot, and she's a hair full.
Whoa. Curl? You got a curl for a piece.
The other way?
Yeah, you got nothing.
She's trying the other way.
Something. Okay, Brett. Nope, you're gone. It's gone.
So that one just skates by. Good chance now for the team from the Mayflower in Halifax. They're going to try to draw around right to the button. Alberta still lies 1.
I think so. to it.
We gotta be to it.
This one's way out there early.
Whoa. It's gotta. We're all over the guard.
Mandy kills me. She's sort of laughing. She's got a great attitude out there. She knows that's not her best throw by any stretch, but you know what?
Yeah.
She gets another try here in about 2 minutes, so she'll get over it. I don't think her weight was that bad. She just got a little full.
Just if we don't line this up, then you are for sure jamming.
They're going to switch calls. Last time they tried to chase this with hack. They're looking to play the freeze here. It's a shot they can control far better weight-wise and with the sweepers.
Yes!
T.
Well then, well
I think her line's good.
Whoa!
Want me to curl?
No. We're right on the square here. No. I don't want to tap him in for shot. No.
It's a pretty good shot. Stays lined up. Would have liked it to curl just a hair more, but pretty good shot there by Brittany.
What about with like?
Shot rock continues to be Alberta. They could play the back one here. The hole's big enough.
Bumper.
They're going to throw bumper weight. I say it's big enough. It's pretty easy for me to make it from
like
back here. It's actually,
Got it. Good release.
it's got to be pretty precise to get through this hole.
Whoa. Weight's nice.
This is a nice looking shot. She's through the hole for sure. Would have loved to stick around, but I think Tiffany was able to just sweep that out. That's an excellent shot by Mandy, though. I think that's the best she could do with that weight. Probably needed a hair less weight if they were looking to stick around, but a good shot now. Nova Scotia lies one, but this is a very short run back here in a spot that Alberta's played a few times in a row, so I think Tiffany will be close here.
Board.
Try boards.
Okay.
It's a touchy spot.
First shot here, second end, leading 2-0 in this ladies elimination game. Winner moves on to the semi. Short little out-turn run back for Tiffany Stuber.
Close. Curl. Gotta
Definitely
curl.
needed to curl.
Hard curl. Hard. Get it over there. Oh. Hard, Brett. Hard, Brett.
Okay.
It's an uncharacteristic miss. It did chip it out into the open, though. So regardless of where Selena goes with this one, should be able to play that open hit. Tiffany will and hold them to 2 if it comes down to that. They're just getting fooled a little bit when you up the weight on this ice, especially, and we've seen it all week in that spot with the right-handed curler's out turn. Tends to be quite a bit straighter than the in-turn path coming here, home here towards the glass.
Yeah. You got it.
So an out-turn draw for Selena Thompson, throwing skip rocks and calling the game. She's made full use of the broom here.
Top 8. Kathy, you're in.
Happy only.
Top 4.
We're looking.
Mandy said real wide. I was trying to be more, quite a bit nicer by saying she
It's all
made
there. It's all
full
there.
use of
Okay.
the broom.
It's all there.
go. It's heavy.
I know. I'm really not sure.
Got a 14.6.
Well, it's side by side. No. It's your house, technically.
So
Do you do this,
a
or do you try
miss
this?
there.
All right.
Doubles available, the hit and rolls available. I think the beauty of
Plays
playing
the
the
wrong
double, the odds are you're going to lose your shooter.
This.
So they're in the
Play it
way,
this
but you
way.
come down, you play the
And then if it
double, you
curls, you
hit
can just do this.
the top one first, you hit the second one. Your shooter's probably
So
going to
you
go
like
out this
9?
way, but that's
But then
fine
that
because
should
you
go
have
that
two other
much.
rocks in
You
the
only need
rings,
a
and
little
one
of
of them
it,
is
right?
dead buried behind the guard. So myself, I'd be taking on the double here. It's thin, though. A good chance
Take it
here
down
for
and
Alberta
stand
to
back up, Jen.
punish the miss. She makes this double. Worst case, it's a force.
Does that look like okay ice, or do you want a bit more?
You're throwing a 9.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Throwing a 9, I never know what hit waits me. I never timed a hit or any other rock in my life. I also don't know to watch. I could just look up the sky and basically guess the time within 2 hours. That's good enough for me.
Get it out! Get it out!
And you heard her yelling, get it out. She did not get it out, but she did bump it far enough back. Mission accomplished. Due to her rock being buried in the 8-foot there. It's not worth it this early in it. If it was later in the game and Nova Scotia absolutely needed a 2, they could play that run back. This one out here. But at this stage of the game, it is definitely not worth the risk. So
I
they'll,
like that turn.
they're going to draw for one here,
It
regroup.
curled more than I thought it would. I thought we got by law.
Yeah, we did, but it was like. Line's great.
Final rock here, second end for Selena Thompson.
Where?
Chance to get
Top
Nova
eight.
Scotia on the board.
Come on, pull it. Hard. Yep.
Yeah, go. We're out in the. Go.
Hard, pull it. Yeah, we're there. Yes. We're there.
Whoa.
Are they more than there? And yes, they are. They've overswept that one, and it is a steal of 1. Be a 3-0 lead for Alberta after 2. Couple misses late in ends by Nova Scotia let Alberta off the hook there, out to a 3-0 lead. If you're the team from Nova Scotia now, you just need to play a solid end here. String together as many shots as you can. Try to get a 2 on the board. You can't get all the points back at once. And you've played fairly well. Both teams have played well to start. There's just been a couple misses, like I said, late in ends, and that's led to the deficit that the team from Halifax finds themselves in. We've got some scores to update. Northern Ontario stole 2 in our other women's game. They lead New Brunswick 2-0. Manitoba put a single up on the board against Nova Scotia to take a 1-0 lead. And Saskatchewan forced in the second end by Quebec to a single. Quebec with the hammer playing 3 down 1-0.
Just making sure.
Sarah's favorite curler is Tracy Fleury, and I'd love to give a shout out to Tracy and her team. Phenomenal run at the Olympic trials. Undefeated record going into the final. Chance to win on their last, narrowly missed, but I've seen the messages, the posts on Instagram from that team there.
Whoa.
so classy in defeat as they would have been had they won that game. I think they'll learn from the loss, move forward. I'd love to wish them the best of luck in the Manitoba playdowns. Hopefully they make their way into the Scotties and have a great showing there, if not win it, and all the best to them. Nice situation here if you're Alberta.
Can you get room?
Staggered guards to draw around here.
Get room. It's all Jen. All Jen.
Brittany would love to sink this one into the 4-foot buried. They're trying to carve it.
Both of you. Go,
Like
go,
the sweeping
go,
they're
go.
doing. They jumped in for the weight as well.
Okay. Not too deep.
Really, really good scrub there at the end, and they're going to get that mostly buried.
Jen.
Good job by the brushers and the thrower there.
One. Letter one. Yeah.
Sarah's going to play the out-turn freeze here.
Just to it. What's up? Just to it. Close. Yeah, 12.
Mine's good. Mine's really good. Happy stand. Freeze it. Right on it. Cross it down
That was a great one.
Great freeze there, and now the opportunity for Jen Person to follow this one down.
3.
Nice rebound by Sarah Kenny there, locking that one on.
Are you in? Whoa, really curling. Whoa.
Two.
Whoa. Yep.
As everyone knows, the
No, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Everest
Okay, Jen.
Canadian Curling Club Championships, first year for Everest sponsoring this event. They're doing the seniors that will start in Sault Ste. Marie next week, and I want to wish my mom, Sherry Madaw, good luck there. They're representing Ontario. I believe they lost the finals last time they played. Hopefully they can do one better. They're a great team out of Ontario, coached by a good buddy and former teammate of mine, Pat Perreault. Played so bad there, I played with Pat. He retired after that. It was unfortunate, but necessary.
Light.
Mine's good. Hard.
Go.
We're all over the guard.
Oh, I don't know.
That's just dead tight and light. Now, Alberta, I don't know what you do here. It's a pretty good situation. You got about 4 staggered guards out front.
You think you can
This
still get
is
around this?
fine.
No way really for Nova Scotia to get in there.
I kind of like coming the other way. Okay. It's not curling too much there. Oh, okay.
They're going to have Jen play the wide out-turn draw. They can definitely get in here 4-shot rock.
Never mind. It's a 2.
Tolerance would be to be short.
Can we try and get off of this one? Try.
Yeah, I mean, I said the tolerance was short, not quite that short. That's more like Ryan Fry short.
Really like to tap this.
We're looking more for maybe a Brent Lang.
Yep. And if not, you just get rid of it.
Ryan's 5'7". That's the joke there for those that are watching. But needless to say, she needed a little more weight on that one.
It's like 2/3.
Looking for 2/3 of a rock here, probably closer to 3/4. Run back, trying to go red onto yellow. Executed perfectly. I think they can lie too. I think the one they're going to run it back into, though, has a very good chance of spilling into the open just based on the angle. Gonna over curl a hair. Pick. Wow, that's fancy. They're trying to go red, but to just slightly over curled and actually clip the yellow out into the open a little bit. Still a nice situation here if you're Alberta. Lying one, it's probably half to 3/4 buried. You have a chance to lie, draw and lie two.
Yeah.
T. Bumping. It's a little back 8. Somebody try to carve.
Curl. Hard curl. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stay as much on the nose.
That is a beauty.
Okay.
Husband Kark would be proud of that one. He's never thrown a rock like that in his life. He's better known for his sweeping. Him and Brad, two of the very best sweepers in the game. Again, the Olympic trials, it didn't go the best for them either. They got off to a rough start early, and it's a hard event to come back in. But I wish those guys the best at the Briar. They'll be defending their Canadian championship. This one might have something underneath it. I see a big white mark on the ice. I'm not sure if that was off her shoe or under the rock, but that one picked. Something went on. I can still see the big scratch here.
Sorry. Wish I could have stopped. It didn't feel.
It's like it shredded the ice, which was a nickname of one of the curlers back when I played in the 90s.
It was underneath. Oh, I left it there.
Shredder.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, we just left it. Scratched.
Light is better than heavy. Yeah, back 8. Same weight.
Clean. Clean.
This one's a little wider, the yelling back 8, but they're in a new path. I think the speed might come off of it here.
Back 8 still.
Whoa, whoa. Back 8?
Yes.
Whoa. Curl, curl, curl. Try. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop, 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 stop.
Just a little misjudge on the weight, but what a wicked curling shot that is. And now Alberta's in great shape here. They're up 3-0. Lying 3 buried. I don't think you can get at any of them. There's one run back available with this rock here. But if you miss it, your end is over, basically. You might open up the in-turn draw, I guess. So maybe you take this on right now.
Do you like forward or control?
I like normal.
Oh, okay. Normal. Okay, so not as much as last time.
No. 3/4 again.
Angle raise attempt here for third stone, Mandy Grace. This is a huge shot, even though it's very early in the game. You're down a field goal, and the other team's lying 3 buried.
Whoa. That's just running, guys.
And she got this one out there.
That's just.
Yeah, just release.
That sort of resembles myself the year I played with Pat Perot and forced the poor guy into retirement. He lost his voice that year saying, "Nice try, Pete."
Well, if you freeze it on the inside, then she doesn't have that shot, right? Yeah. Like if you freeze it on the nose, she's got nothing, right? I think that's what you got to play when you go this way, right?
I think you can still take it to 12 and get
So
around
if you
there.
take
Like, no problem.
off of this one
There's
in the
a ridge
middle,
there where
but then you open that one up. I don't like that.
Are we trying to get in between them two? I don't
About
know if
there?
that's a great idea. That's what I mean.
Yeah, if you could ever get like right there. I don't think I can pile another run around that guard.
No, I agree. I mean, I
Just
think
the guard the run back. I know it's not easy, but she's got a lot of pocket back there. Or you straight draw around all of it.
that's what I mean. I think you can still take it to 12 and draw all the way around.
Think so?
That's not straight ridge there, right?
You want to go around it?
just I don't want to like.
So they're discussing here.
No, I'm just.
Obviously, the shot for Nova Scotia is going to be that angle slash they just attempted. You could guard it. You could draw around it to take away. The other thing they talked about is just whipping a rock around everything.
One.
Believe they're trying to draw past the red stone, although they've talked about it being a 1. So
Easy. Yep, little bit. Yes, please.
Curl or straight? Okay.
did a good job with that one. That's not as easy a guard as it looks. There's like no room.
I don't know that it's there anymore.
That rock's
but it
not
might
too
be.
far over the hog line. You risk hogging your rocks, so a very well placed stone. And as Captain Obvious would say, I think you want to be Alberta in this situation.
So across the face this way. Oh,
They're going to try to navigate this port with the intern. This would be fancy if they make this one. Talking control weight, I think they'll need all of that.
Okay.
Actually, control weight's pretty much perfect. They get through the hole, they're guaranteed basically to hit their red onto those yellows, and they just a matter of where the rock spins to. But this could be a game-saving shot right here. Probably the final opportunity to score in this end for the team from Halifax, and this has to curl.
Gotta curl a hair.
Whoa, whoa, don't touch.
And it did not curl the hair they were looking for. Did open things up though. They opened up their angle tap again, and they opened up the back one. Alberta is going to have to try to put a rock in position to potentially guard both. They continue to lie 3. I think it's far more important to guard the red one in the rings here.
like that. Huh? Is that enough, or do you think more?
Do you want it deeper than that red or even?
That sounds great.
Deeper than the red?
I want it on the R on Everest.
You heard that little branding as well. She wants it on the R on Everest.
Or maybe between the E and the R. Sorry. Split center. Is this good ice for that? Or do you need more?
Touch more if you want it on center line.
If I want it to
Although
go?
it's high. It's high. This is fine.
Okay. Same thing.
So an out-turn guard here. Lying 3, trying to take away this short out-turn, or sorry, in-turn
Let it grab the curl!
angle that's available for Nova Scotia.
Not curling!
Yeah, maybe try chapping off this one. Hard. Hard finish. Hard finish. Hard, hard, hard.
Wow. Wow.
That had a lot of curling to do. That's a type of miss that can really turn the game around.
Wide open.
I think if that guard is made, you're probably going to steal 3 at least half the time, probably more. And now an opportunity for Nova Scotia to score. So instead of a potential 6-0 game, we could be 3-1 here.
I thought the weight was nice. Okay. And we just need the tap, right? Yeah. You got it. Get rid of
Final shot here, third end. Selena Thompson looking to play the short little in-turn angle. Tried it on her last one. It ran pretty straight.
Regular.
You're in.
Oh, we're still on the red.
And
Sarah,
this is close.
Sarah, go.
Wow. I dare her to try that again. Hit it too thin, almost impossible. I think it's going to be a steal of 1. So Alberta takes a 4-0 lead in this B-side qualifier. We'll be back for the 4th end after I update these scores. My name is Peter Stesky. I've been with you all week.
I like her first
I've had
lead
some
better.
great co-hosts this week. Dave Mather, second stone on Team Howard. Emma Miskew from Team Homan. Earlier we had Jennifer Jones. And then unfortunately I've also been stuck with Randy Furby from time to time. Randy is the ambassador of curling for Everest. He's an absolute beauty. He's looked after me the whole week, so I'd actually like to thank Randy for including me in this event. He was going to play in the seniors next week in the Sioux, but he aged out. A little too old.
$14-1, you can let her know.
That one slides a little bit deep. You always like it. You're out to that 4-0 lead or any type of big lead, and stick that one right full 4 on the center line. Get that control rock established. Now that's a rock that can always come back to haunt you later in the end, but need this one to hit the brakes. Like to give a shout out to the Ontario boys qualifying. Huge win over Quebec. I'm potentially trying to line up a 5th player spot for if Team Adam Spencer is able to win and advance to the Las Vegas ring ceremony. Gotten to know their lead, Steve Anderson, over the way. He had a tough start, but he's won easily. Been the most improved player that I've seen this week, under the guidance of the Crusher, otherwise known as the dude from the Big Lebowski. Wish them luck in the semifinals tomorrow, no matter who they play.
Control?
Yeah.
Okay.
Down.
That's a much better rock for Alberta.
Yes.
And this is a shot that I don't understand, but I don't want the ladies to get mad at me later for saying this, but you have to draw here. You're down 4-0. Actually, a better shot there is to throw a second corner guard. With the hit there, you just lose all control of where your shooter's going to go. They wanted to peel the guard. It's a situation where you need to know to count to 5. We're playing the 5-rock rule here, so you can't peel that guard off yet.
Line's good! Over and off! Wall off if you're over. Really curling.
What'd you get on that?
Huh? Oh, sorry. 17.
I actually like the flop under. Yeah, that's nice. Control your rock, Sarah.
Yeah.
Going back to the hit here again. Which again, the scoreboard and the situation will dictate. I don't know that this is the way I'd go about it. Super slim feather tick up front, and now
Just straight guard or play this.
lot of trouble for the team from the Mayflower again.
Straight guard.
They had the option to peel the guard here. I actually like this. You've been outplaying them. Take advantage of that. Press the advantage right now, and they're going to throw a center guard. I know 4-0, it might not be the conventional call, but I'm going to run with it.
Keep it out there.
3.
Keep it out there. Keep it out there.
2, dying.
Keep it out there. Okay, just over and off. Over and off. No. Good.
It's pretty much perfect. Double peel available.
Yeah.
Not going to be easy with this turn.
Normal. Firm.
Whoa.
Yeah, firm. Yep. Hard.
Just narrowly misses the other one. That was pretty thin. I think Alberta would just put the guard back up now.
It's a lot.
Just clean.
Pretty easy shot here for Brittany Martin.
Clean. Finish up.
It's already guarded on the outturn side. Just really need to take away the in-turn access here.
Oh.
Sure it's even.
As this one dies in a perfect spot, I can tell you Northern Ontario now leads New Brunswick 3-0.
Good.
In our other ladies' games, the men's game, Saskatchewan stole one against Quebec. They're up 2-0, playing 4. And Manitoba picked up a deuce. That's a lie, actually. Nova Scotia picked up the deuce, and they lead Manitoba 2-1. Also, in the men's, all of our winners tonight advance to the semifinals. Double peel attempt here for third stone Mandy Grace.
Well,
Just a hair of a flare at the end of this one. I don't think it's going to come back. Able to kill both, leaves hers. At least it's their red guard out front now. How we got here so far in this event, it started with 14 men's and 14 ladies teams. They played 2 pools of 7. Played a round robin, 6 games. The top 4 teams from each pool advanced to today. They then wipe the slate clean. You play a double knockout. You have to win 2 games before you lose 2 games.
Hey, just clean right now.
2 teams come out of the A, 2 teams come out of the B. A winners will play B winners tomorrow in the quarter semifinals. And then tomorrow afternoon we will have the finals and crown our Everest Canadian Curling Club champions. Great scrub there to drag that just far enough to close the hole down.
Try it.
Can't we? Are we running that back?
Yeah, and worst case we can have to hear it.
Yeah.
Over there is pretty okay.
Looking for the outturn run back here. Mandy just threw down this path. She could actually make a raised double. I don't think she cares too much about that right now. She'd love to run red onto yellow and spring it anywhere and behind all these guards on the right side of the sheet where the thrower's left.
Well, I can't hear.
It's got a curl.
Whoa. Girl. Yes. Whoa.
Just missed it. That's the bad news. The other bad news is that rock blocks the outturn draw.
This turn.
There is still an in-turn draw available, so I think if they put the guard on here, which it obviously is the shot they're playing,
What do you like, a little
I think Selena's got a chance here to play the wide in-turn draw out here, right in. Should be able to lie shot rock.
Nice scratching the ice behind me.
Not a whole bunch I think you could do to stop that though if you're Alberta.
Right. Back in that E and R spot, please.
Okay.
Heard her tell her front end, her being Tiffany, that she wants this right on the ER of Everest. So about halfway between the hog line and the house.
Three.
Hey, clean.
Three.
Just clean right now.
Like it's curling.
Whoa.
Over curling.
Whoa, never for line. No,
Yeah, they need this to stop.
Whoa,
Caught some
whoa,
curl
whoa,
early.
Whoa, 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 Britt, whoa, 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 whoa.
Not unlike
whoa.
one of John Epping's interns.
6.
Ends up in a, I think it might have stopped just in time.
Okay, so running gives you a better shot for your neck. The hole is there, but it's tough to stick around.
I like the intern draw. They haven't even looked at it. You have to make sure you score here.
Okay. Right here? Normal or firm? Okay.
Tried this run back unsuccessfully a couple of times, but Selena's feeling it. She's going to go after it here. A lot of room when she runs this rock back. If she is able to make contact with this stone, she can roll it in anywhere over here and outcount this back one.
You got it. It's there. Yeah. We'd probably roll that way. You can do it. You got it.
Could be a game-saving shot here for Selena Thompson. Her first in the fourth, trailing 4-0.
Go.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
She's going to clip it. It's going to roll in the open, though. Excellent shot. Unfortunately, probably not good enough. Good chance here from Alberta to throw this in-turn draw I was talking about earlier. If they get there, I'm not so sure there won't be a choice but to throw that same out-turn run back again. There is a hole with the out-turn side here right now, but if this rock ends up somewhere in this area here, the only shot to score is going to be that.
Yeah, that's what we're calling. But I think it's easier this way than the wrong way that way. Don't I just green into ours?
I just saw through the yellow and red.
I always love when I was throwing around a very high guard and then a closer one to the rings, staggered like that. Just feels like you got a very wide target. And it's actually framed by that red guard close to the ring, so you can really visualize this throw.
Touch up, sweet chop.
Whoa, girl!
Looks pretty warm to me.
Yes.
Whoa, whoa!
We're already going with the audible here. Yeah, that one was flying pretty nice. Great call there to clip off of the red, but now this is a very makeable shot for Selena. Alberta's controlled basically the first 4 ends, definitely controlled this end, but that run back, even though she didn't stick around on her first Selena, forced a new shot out of Alberta. They missed it, and now she needs full 8-foot here to get on the board.
Full 8?
Get a little fourth end break, have a picnic like some of the teams do, and maybe regroup for the second half of this game.
Where are we?
T,
Okay,
back 4.
we've got room.
Don't want to.
Lots of room.
I don't, it's all, it's,
Line is not an issue, just a matter of the weight.
I'm not, I don't need to touch it.
No wick.
No,
No wick.
no, nothing.
Looks okay.
It's all, it's fine.
Sarah a little more worried than Kathy, and they're celebrating like they won the Scotties there. Parking it on the 4-foot, so at the end of 4, Alberta leads 4-1. They'll have the hammer to start the 5th versus Nova Scotia in our ladies B final. We'll catch you right after this break.
Sweep! Sweep! Hurry! Hurry! Hard! Hurry hard! Hard! Hurry hard! 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 Yeah! Woo! We should really be curling.
This ice is everything. It's where I come to feel close to her, to feel whole. This building helped raise me when my mother no longer could. When I step on the ice, she steps with me. My dad is my rock. We're a team now, like the 4 of us when we step on the ice. People say that this isn't a contact sport, but that's not true. It contacts you where you need it the most.
Before there was ice, there was our hallway at home. I was always the shy, quiet kid who loved math. But when I saw math come alive in the geometry of the game, I found my passion and my voice. It's a game of precision, a game of inches. It's the equation that now defines who I am.
One might say I was born to overcome challenges. 2 months premature, in and out of the hospital, and a heart condition. My parents call me their miracle baby. As with all survivors, I searched for my place in this world, and I found it here. This pebbled ice is where I battle now, and at only 12, I am already a 5-year veteran of this sport. I have my sights set on the Olympics. I will push hard to get there. The only size that matters in this sport is the size of your dreams.
Welcome back to the Ottawa Hunt Club in Ottawa, Ontario for the Everest Canadian Curling Club Championships. Tonight we have 4 games on the sheet. All of them are do or die B qualifiers. The winners move on to the semifinals tomorrow. The losers are eliminated. Our featured game, we have a ladies' battle between Alberta and Nova Scotia. It's a game that Alberta's had control of the whole way. They lead 4-1 with the hammer in the 5th. Looking to advance to the semis. They dominated the round robin. They were 6-0 in pool play. But then, as I said at the top of the broadcast, probably the upset of the event, they lost to the Yukon in the first playoff matchup. Congratulations to the Yukon, who went on to qualify through the A side, knocking off New Brunswick. Can let you know that in men's play, Ontario and PEI have already advanced. And in the women's, Ontario also advanced, as did the Yukon. 2 more men's and ladies teams will move on to the semifinal tonight. Update of the scores. Our other ladies game, Northern Ontario leads New Brunswick 3-0. Saskatchewan men lead Quebec 2-1.
Gave it a little bit.
And Nova Scotia to a 3-1 lead over Manitoba.
Yeah, we're back 4. No, still back 8, back 12. It is done, yeah. Okay.
Didn't quite get that one fully buried. There's room to sneak under it, but it's you got to be a little careful here if you're Brittany. I think with the 4-1 lead, you'd be just as happy to roll to the wing as well. You do have the hammer here up a bunch. Wow. Got by the top, clipped the back.
13-3.
And now a chance. That's why I wouldn't have played that one that close to the guard. I think you could have easily just rolled to the wing there. Played the scoreboard a little bit. An opportunity now for Nova Scotia to get something going. Kathy Donald, the mixed Canadian champion, has a chance to throw an in-turn draw here. Kathy's favorite curler is someone who's keen and having fun. So basically Ben Hebert when he wins, and not so much Ben when he loses.
We're not. We're. We gotta be over.
Came up short here. Really unfortunate hog. I mean, you're trying to throw that one into the rings. That's going to cost her a round of drinks after. Mark me down for a Heineken. Looks like Alberta's not going to play this one nearly as cute. Going to try to hit and roll out towards a wing with Jen Pearson. Jen had other ideas. She decided to sneak past the guards tight and roll in there buried. It's a great shot, but it does provide some backing now for this draw for Nova Scotia. Kathy looking to make the adjustment after her first here. A lot of curling to do.
Top four.
I like maybe nosing this one. You nose it. I don't think they're going to play the double back, and even if they do, you'd love a team to be throwing doubles when they're down 4-1 without the hammer. You roll underneath.
Yeah.
You're just inviting Nova Scotia to loop one around with the in-turn, so I think you want to nose this rock again. I haven't curled that effectively for a very long time, but that's just my opinion. Trying to carve it up, did a good job of it. It's going to sit right there. Would have liked it to come up a hair more just to block this in-turn draw, but a nice shot there by Jen.
Like back eight? Back eight.
I don't know if I'd be that focused on back 8 either. You definitely want this rock to stay in play. I understand what she's trying to do, tap it a bit, but you want to make sure that this rock is in a usable spot. First shot here for Mandy Grace in the 5th.
Got lots.
Like I say, you get that back 8 thought in your mind. Sometimes you overthrow it a bit, and we got a nice little tap being made here. Good scrub trying to get it off of that yellow. Leave it there. They actually, unfortunate part of that is they got almost all of that red buried underneath, so now it's not usable.
The tap, I don't mind.
You can sit here, or you can tap this. What do you like? Back force me lots.
I think they're looking at an in-turn tap.
Yep. Yep.
Got to be careful to not set up a double here.
Curl, roll, please. Hard curl. You're going under red. Yep.
That is an excellent audible called by Tiffany. Very nice result there for Brittany Martin.
What was that? Sorry.
I think it was 14-6 or 14-16. I think 14-16.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great shot. I like.
That rock ends up on a really nice spot if you're Alberta. Both of them in front of the tee, line 2 with the hammer, getting deep in the end here. Mandy Grace needs to make a nice in-turn freeze.
That looks it.
Even if she does, I think they'd be probably be third shot.
It's a little less. I got to.
You got it. Yep, Sarah's wrong.
We gotta go.
Yep, Sarah.
Me.
They were talking a lot about the split times there. Back in my day, I used to go to 6 decimal places. That's how accurate I tried to throw it.
Get ready.
That ends up dead short, but you know what? Not a brutal spot at all on the center line. Something they can draw around. Brittany's going to go down and have a little chat.
We can if you want.
Check in. Oh, we're going for the timeout. Both teams do have tons of time.
Part of me is thinking you do this again.
Timeout for Alberta. This timeout is brought to you by Everest, sponsor of the Canadian Curling Club Championships and the Canadian Men's and Seniors, Ladies Seniors. Thank you to Everest for all they do in the sport. First year as a sponsor of the Canadian Curling Club Championships and have sponsored the seniors for 7 years.
It's either you nose this, or I think you do this.
I kind of like a guard.
You got hammer, so you managed to double tap, and then how do you get it out?
Do you think she's gonna tap with ours onto her?
What else does she have? Or she rips it.
Let her rip it. One more shot gone. Okay.
I don't know. I don't mind the guard. I'm not opposed to it, but
Yeah, I don't mind that. If you want to get real aggressive, sink another one in.
One thing I forgot to mention when giving that shout out to Team Fleury is a shout out to my mom who coached that
Give her an
team.
angle, like, you know, flop here and sit here or something. And then
Heartbreaking final,
Or
but
if you like
again,
the guard,
hopefully
if
mom
that's your gut,
can get some
I'm okay.
curling god revenge,
we're up a bit.
go up to the Sioux, bring home a Canadian championship to Ontario, but
You're opening it up.
she did a great job with that team. They're just a great bunch of girls. Vic Peters' daughter's on that squad, Selena Cates,
Yeah.
Kristen McGush, great ladies. Wish them all the best the rest of the season. Really, I'm trying to butter up my mom here so she sends me some allowance. Beers aren't cheap up here in Ottawa. So they could play the angle tap again. They could play the straight guard on the red. They even talked about nosing this red. That's very dangerous.
Come on,
Top floor.
line!
Top floor.
Gotta go line!
This one is really curling. It's almost like it's coming off a hill there. Maybe a bit of a lazier handle.
Stop!
Just don't want to line anything up here. I think it curled enough at the end, yeah. Less the drag effects and overdrive, that could be safe, I think, where that ended up.
I think normal.
I think they have to play the tap on these rocks right here.
We haven't seen much.
If you hit it a hair on the high side, the rock will pull this way a bit. Should be able to get in there if the weight was perfect for shot rock. I don't think I'd risk the hit. I don't care how much it drags. I don't think it's ever going to drag enough to hit these two stones and have your shooter stick around. Again, I might have to get that confirmed from Wayne Bedard, Kevin Martin.
You got it.
First shot, fifth end, Nova Scotia. Skip Selena Thompson. They're not even playing the shot I was looking at, so. Wow, what an effort. Tried to just make the redirect thin double. Able to kill one, but Alberta continues to lie one. Those two frozen rocks still in a decent spot for Alberta. That tap is going to be available. Alberta could draw around. If they do, they have to make sure that they don't set up a raised double or they don't come all the way to the button, or then it'd be a gimme for Nova Scotia. They're going to ignore that situation and play the out-turn draw, the wide out-turn draw. I think I'd try to be drawing somewhere in here with the in-turn. They're looking at here. My opinion, the out-turn's a much harder shot, and you're forcing the team to play the end, and it's like they must have saw me telestrate that one up because they switched their call.
Hit it anywhere it's going in, right?
So apologize to Nova Scotia for helping out Alberta there, but I think this is the right call. Again, you cannot go deep here.
Sorry?
To the button or even full four. This run back will be a gimme.
Just enough ice?
You need this to stop somewhere in the 8 foot. Really nice rotation on this one.
Come around. Speed. Back forth.
I'd sweep it now.
Yep.
Don't leave her to get shot.
Yeah, as soon as that was going to be deep, they have to just hammer it.
Yeah.
Further they bring it, the better it is for Alberta. Now, they don't even have to play that tap. They can just follow down with the freeze. And if they lock it on there, it's going to be extremely difficult for Alberta to remove. Should set up a steal of 1 for Nova Scotia. Northern Ontario 5, New Brunswick nothing in our other ladies B qualifier.
You just want to hit here?
Nova Scotia men, I find this result surprising. Not that they're winning, but with the ease in which they're doing so. They're up 6-1 on Manitoba. We had Manitoba on our last game and they were lights out. Looks like they're going to be eliminated from the event. And another one, I would say this is not as big a surprise, but Quebec has been able twice to push Team Ontario to last rock. They are down 5-1.
Yeah.
Quebec trailing the Saskatchewan men. We had them on earlier this week. They actually knocked off Ontario, Saskatchewan did. They're going to be a tough team to beat. All of the teams will be that make the playoffs.
Yes.
Well, the semifinals now, as these are all playoff games already.
Yes.
Interesting, they're going for the double tap here. I really like the draw better.
Hard.
Yeah. She hit that on the wrong side. Had she hit it on the high side, it would have come back more direct, but she actually pushed it the other way. I think the draw was a safer shot.
That was so good. So close.
That had to be perfect in order to stay there. It's much easier to lob the intern draw in here.
Good thing it overcurled.
But now,
You guys thought I was heavy there, or?
chance to score 2.
Oh, okay.
I think red is lying second shots.
Okay.
Final stone here for the Alberta skip, playing at the Spruce Grove Curling Club, Tiffany Stuber. Needs to bite the 8-foot, put up a deuce, take a 6-1 lead in this game. This one looks like they might have to give it a speeding ticket early here. Not sure what the speed limit is here on sheet 6, but this might be exceeding it. Yeah, she gone. Unforced error there from Tiffany. That's Nova Scotia off the hook, but they do lead 5-1. Nova Scotia will have the hammer here. We come back for the 6th end. So we've updated all the scores here. Everest Canadian Curling Club Championships. My name is Peter Steska. We're live from the Ottawa Hunt Club, Ottawa, Ontario. Feature game, Alberta 5, Nova Scotia 1.
Hard, it's gotta be in.
Tiffany's played great all week. That's probably the worst draw she's thrown all week, certainly on just an open freebie like that.
Go.
They were undefeated in the round robin, 6-0. Lost to the Yukon, came back, defeated Manitoba this afternoon. Nova Scotia got here via 4-2 round robin record. Beat Northern Ontario this morning, lost in the A qualifier to Ontario. Now they're down to their final life here and they're up against it. So a couple center guards to start this end. One of them intentional, the other one not so much. Brittany of Alberta would love to lob this one in. Probably bite the forefoot anywhere in front of the tee.
Oh, it's running like it's heavy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're still over here. Back 8. Yep, 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 yep. Get it back here. Yep, yep, yep. Room for 2 lofts. Go, 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 go. Okay.
So that one slid a little deeper than what they'd like.
Yeah, we're gonna need a fair bit more, like 10 feet more.
Nova Scotia gonna go with the outturn draw here. Left-hander Sarah Kenny throwing lead stones.
It's nice. Back 8. Back 12.
Whoa, let it curl.
Touch heavy on this one, but good communication by the sweepers. Maybe overcarved it a hair. You can see just a sliver of it on the outturn side, not enough to make a play on it. So Tiffany's gonna have Jen just draw down with her outturn to the stone.
Yep. Hard. 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 Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Hard. Hard. Keep it moving. Get it on. You got it. Go, girls. Go, go, go.
Notice last game, it just got a hair slower as the game went on. Be interesting to see if the teams pick up on that. Good chance here for Kathy to draw in and lie too. I think you'll, if she makes this, maybe see Alberta go up, make some granite move.
90.
Back 8.
Back 8. Back 8.
Back line is not what you want to hear.
Need backing. Backing. Okay, well then. Oh, yeah, one there.
Yeah, you could see they thought this was back line. It ends up being back 4, back 8. It is slowing down a bit, but that creates a massive pocket for Alberta. Opportunity for Jen Person to freeze one in here.
What do you like?
In-turn draw, lots of backing. If I had to guess, it's a little hot out of her hand.
Just clean right now. No, no. No line. No line. It's got to curl. No line. Not curling yet. Got to get it over here. Yeah, curl it, Brittany. Go, Brittany. Hard. Hard, Martin. Hard. 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 Go, go, go. Ready, Jen?
Getting dangerous early for Alberta. They haven't really made a perfect shot yet this end.
14. Top 4.
We have a final in the ladies. Northern Ontario 8, New Brunswick nothing. Northern Ontario moves on to the semifinals. They play out of the Fort William Curling Club, one of the favorite places I've ever curled in Canada.
95. I think it's good. I think it's the same weight. I think it's top 4.
In-turn draw here for Kathy Donald. Need to carve it for line, but maybe not so much for weight. Ends up at a decent spot for sure. And that's enough of this draw stuff for Tiffany. She's going to clean up the front a little. Chance to kill at least 2 of the guards here. Might even get some action if the red can clip yellow onto yellow. Maybe get a yellow one coming back into this pile. That's what I'd be trying to do.
Yep.
Need to cross the face a hair to do that.
Close. Curl. 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 Hard. Shooter. Oh, sorry, Brett.
Oh, she over curled it. That was a very good throw by Brittany. Bit of a sweeping error. And now Nova Scotia with a real chance, down by 4. Relying first, third, and fourth, and throwing. So opportunity here to maybe set something up.
Back 8, back 12, she says. You got it. Or over curling. Okay.
She gets the shooter lost underneath on the ricochet.
I think you just do this.
Opens up the yellow. It also does open up a little hit and roll here.
Yeah, but if you ever run it straight and down here, I think we do this, you can get all the way to here.
It talked about the run back. I really like this hit and roll instead. Come down here. You get one in there. There will be this double, so you got to be careful with that. But I'm not sure what else they could do. They could draw as well. Play the straight draw. I think they're trying to get rid of a red one in the process here as well. They're up 4. 2 wouldn't kill them.
Whoa, clean, yep. Whoa, 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 curl, curl. Hard, Jen. Hard, hard.
And unable to make the roll. Now a chance for Nova Scotia to do the same. They continue to lie first. I think second and third are both Yellowstones. Looking to play a little hack waiter maybe, a little hack wait, hit and roll in.
Got it.
It's not a ton of ice for hack.
Yep. Yep, you got it.
In-turn opportunity here for Mandy Grace. Her favorite curler she wrote down was Kevin Martin or maybe Mark Dacey. Mark Dacey's her boss at Orange Theory.
Yep.
I asked her to tell me the truth. She said the only reason she put Mark down is she's afraid he'd fire her if you tuned into the live stream. So she really likes Kevin the best.
Me?
Got the roll, not a huge roll, but something definitely for Alberta to contend with. I think there's still space, though, that Alberta can squeeze by this yellow. I'm going to throw draw weight, just chip off of the red one that was just thrown and shimmy in maybe for shot rock or second shot rock. This is a precise shot. She can't afford to be wide. She's wide. She taps in the red.
Just the freeze in there. Try and get to the inside of that red.
Wrecking on the guard leaves this short little run back situation here as well. So I think she's just going to try to freeze right into the pocket there.
The 15s still?
Yeah.
Giving her an ice time where they don't think it's slowed down too much. She might be wide enough here that she's not in that path anyway.
Back 4.
Roll them, curl. Whoa, curl.
See.
Whoa. How much weight? Just freeze. Just
Got to be
freeze.
careful that when trying to make it curl, you don't sweep it hard enough for the weight that you make this tap.
Oh, come on.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Sorry.
So Alberta now lies 2, looking to try to find a way to get a third one in there. Tiffany didn't love the outcome of that shot, but the positive is her rock ends up in a very good spot, very usable. Gonna have a timeout here from Nova Scotia.
I think it's our first.
This timeout brought to you by our sponsor, Everest, proud sponsor of the Canadian Curling Club Championships and the men's and ladies Canadian Seniors.
Or if we nose into this to this pop is here all day. Do you want to play it? Do you want to play it first?
Well, I know I got.
I think you have to do something with this Yellowstone. You can't leave this rock here. That's a killer. They ever tap it to there, you're in serious trouble.
I mean, if you don't,
We'd want to have to push it back there.
if you don't play it, she's going to use it. So I think we have to address that.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking maybe.
Should probably take that off now.
It's gonna come into this. Well, yeah, that would really suck.
Yeah, that would be. You're gonna make the shot.
Yeah, we're assuming
That would
you're
be very unfortunate.
I don't like it with a ton of weight. Thank you. But then she could still, we could put this into this.
Oh,
She'll have the pocket, I get it. Like, I know that. But I think for her, we need to take a little bit of a chance here. You want to hit it high side. Yeah.
I'd love to see you hit it with less weight and try and get across the nose. But you're the one who's watching them come in, and you may say it's not possible.
I like this.
Okay, so
Okay. 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 Yep.
with how much? With how much? And you're looking to squirt the yellow. Okay.
See, so I like it.
Looking at ripping this yellow down here. They could cross the face of it, drive it back onto this red. This yellow will go out the side here. Shooter probably end up somewhere in there.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I think you definitely have to deal with this Yellowstone.
Yeah, you got it.
Play it super tight to the guard. It is worth the risk, in my opinion. You're down 4. 6th end. Big opportunity here with the hammer. First shot here for Selena Thompson. Skip of Nova Scotia curling out of the Mayflower.
Yep, you're in.
Whoa,
Whoa, whoa.
close. Yes.
Yes, yes. Whoa,
Whoa. Whoa.
whoa.
They might have to make it the other way now,
Go, Kathy.
which she did.
Go, Kathy. Go.
So that works. They now lie 4. That's excellent news. Pretty makeable shot here, though, for Alberta.
What do you think?
But still, I think it made sense to play that shot. You can make it one of 2 ways. She did. And now pressure switches over to Tiffany Stuber. She could play sort of a draw tap or just a straight draw. I think you have to make up your mind. You could actually just draw it straight into here, or if you're going to be a hair heavy, you come off of here. That gets this one out of the way, and your shooter ends up somewhere there. That way the angle's not even there for that angle race. It's come down to personal preference, whether she wants to throw sort of the back 8 back line shot or just a straight draw, but she needs to get one in there. Right now she's facing 4 counters. She has a 4-point lead.
Get one in there, Grace.
They've worked very hard to build up this lead. You'd hate to give it all up in one end.
Yep, yeah, line!
Have to get this past the guard. They're on it early.
Shot 4.
Hard! Whoa, 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 whoa!
Line's good now.
Girl, go!
Looks like they're going straight draw.
What are we doing, Brett? Brett, talk to us.
Get it in there!
Overswept.
Okay.
Big time overswept. That's why I like the chap and lie a little better myself.
We needed to chop off of that.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Looks like Nova Scotia lies 3.
We must be sitting. Look how many brighter.
They need to bite the 4-foot for 4. Huge turning point in this game. Trailing 5-1, opportunity to tie it.
You're in. Okay.
So a huge opportunity for Selena Thompson here.
Do we need to tap anything, or we're just literally drawing? Okay.
Just a straight draw for 4, I think.
Got it.
Final shot of the 6th.
I like it.
B qualifier here.
Where?
Ottawa Hunt Club,
We're wide.
Everest Canadian Curling Club Championships.
Okay, we're there.
Trying to carve this one over for line. Line is not ideal.
Come on, all the way. All the way, girl.
And it's a missed opportunity here.
Take heavy ricochet.
Gonna just rub, not get it in deep enough. I think it's gonna be a 3-ender for Nova Scotia. They might have to measure. It is 3 reds, so at the end of 6, it's Alberta 5, Nova Scotia 4. Alberta will come back with the hammer here, 7th end.
You didn't see that. Got shot even when she was letting it go. Yeah.
She just came out of the
Huge end there for Nova Scotia, but at the same time, they absolutely let Alberta off the hook. Opportunity to tie that game, did not take advantage. So Alberta continues to lead 5-4, but it's a much tighter game now.
That's nice. Keep your arms down.
Looks like a lot. Looks like a lot. No. 14 and a half. Whoa, stressed up.
Halfway? Just halfway.
Just 10 feet, nothing crazy.
Bit of a mistake there.
That's nice.
There you go.
Tough
Better
call.
throw here now for Sarah. needs to lob this center guard up.
Top 12. It's really trying to grind.
It's going to slide too deep though, so tough start to this end, really letting Alberta off the hook.
Oh, you got a curl, got a curl, got a curl, got a curl. Hard! Hard to avoid the gym. Hard! Okay.
Able to avoid the jam, hold the shooter, so a good start. No center guards up. Dream start to the end for Alberta. Last thing they need is to give up a multiple steal.
Normal.
Looks like they'll have an opportunity to potentially even blank this end. Nova Scotia's actually switched to some defense here because they weren't unable to get up the guards they were hoping for.
Yep. Hard.
Another open hit.
Quick. See?
Alberta will play these all day, one up with the hammer.
Hard. Hard, get it on. Good.
Even got a little bit of a roll, make sure they stayed on the rings.
Okay.
That was just control. Right that way.
Control. Good, nice control. Clean,
I'm not looking.
roll anything. Take a roll, take a roll.
I'm not so sure I wouldn't be throwing up centers and forcing Alberta to peel here, especially early, make them waste a couple.
Yeah, it felt a little soft, but it was okay in the end.
Blank end, not great for Nova Scotia. Two-ender, probably worse.
Same.
Curl. Oh, see? Yep. See? Yep. Roll it on. Good.
So just trading hits right now. Again, excellent position for Alberta to be in. I might even draw around this one. It's barely full 12. It could act as a center. Maybe you get a miss. Guess it's up to them. Maybe they'd prefer, I don't know, prefer to be one down with as opposed to,
Control.
or one down without as opposed to be two down with. Not sure how much analytics is going on here.
Come back.
Nice soft weight on this one though. It's going to be able to stick around. Roll out there, but again, I don't think
Whatever you like.
Alberta really cares too much about that.
Do you think it's a little slower here?
Maybe a little. Yeah.
Gonna go to LaFreeze here. This is an old school call. I still like the center.
Back 8.
Throw the center. The odds are Alberta's gonna peel it. If they don't, and they go around it, the risk factor of you giving up a multiple goes up, but your chances of stealing dramatically increase.
It's to it. It's to it.
Big 3-ender in the men's game. Quebec battling back against Saskatchewan. They trail 5-4 without the hammer. Playing 7.
Yes!
You're gonna have to work hard here to not jam. Actually, jam's not even a question anymore. They're just trying to chip it over the top. Interesting part, now they feel like they've called the right strategy this end. They know stuff I don't know. I don't think you're going to see very many open flashes out of Brittany Martin. Now a chance to force, potentially even steal if a mistake is made by Tiffany. Nova Scotia men, very comfortable position. They're up 6-3 with the hammer coming home against Manitoba. Outturn hit to lie 2 here for Selena Thompson.
Control.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I can't hear her.
Yes.
Hard, 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 hard.
Yes. Yes. Yep.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
To it.
Really sweeping to try to keep this one in the rings. Great job by the Brushers.
Well, yeah, I know. Gotta make sure we hit it too.
I know.
9.
I think there's a good chance you could hit and roll in front of the back red.
Like half?
I like what she's going to do. She's going to attempt to rip the double here. Might be her best chance to get out of this with a blank. Really like this call.
Yeah. But make sure we get one.
Tiffany's first shot here in 7. 1 point lead with the hammer. She can make the double, clean up the house. She'll lose her shooter, but her next one will be a peel attempt to blank the end. So I think this is worth it for sure.
Line up.
Yes!
Sweep and trying to hold it real close.
No,
No, just over curled at the end. Wow, did that finish hard. It looked pretty good most of the way down. I'm right behind the sheet, but I would say hog line in, that probably curled up about a third of a rock. Now a great opportunity for Nova Scotia to force. They'd probably like to hit and sit right there.
We can roll long. We just can't jam.
You could also opt to roll somewhere in here. They'll probably take on the double. Depends if you want to make Tiffany draw here. If you want her to draw, you nose hit this one. I still think she'll just play the open hit on the back, actually.
Stay close.
So if you're looking for the force, you just play the nose. Let's be honest, she wants to stick
It
around.
was a little down. Yeah.
No need for me to overthink it. I'm not the one throwing it.
You got it.
Final shot here in 7.
Control.
Selena just threw down this path here. Should have a pretty good opportunity to know what it does. Need it to bend here. Should finish.
Just a little. Well,
And no mistake. Well played end there. They didn't get their guards up early, but they were able to rebound, take advantage of an unfortunate miss by Alberta. Be interesting to see what some of the teams, I know that played in the Olympic trials, they might just peel one out here. Keep the hammer coming home, just give up a point, but I don't think that'll be the case here. I think Tiffany will be trying very hard to score her single.
Flatten out your broom head. I can't really see it. I can't see your broom. Done enough, right? Just give me just a hair more, please. Okay, make it.
Stand down.
Clean. Clean. Oh, curl. Curl, Jen. Hard, Jen. Hard.
Trying to carve this over, big brush. She's gonna roll out, so it's a steal of one. Nova Scotia has battled all the way back from a 5-1 deficit. We're tied at 5. Ladies B qualifier. The winner moves on to the semifinals. The loser is eliminated. Key shots here in this end are for Nova Scotia. Sarah needs to get these center guards up. Best chance for them to steal.
to the Everest. Yeah, a little deep, but it's really just like it's coming up. You want a little finish?
That's perfectly placed by Sarah. Tight enough to the rings. They could throw a high center on the next one if she wants.
I just have, okay.
Yep.
Whoa.
Go, clean, clean.
Whoa.
Curl, clean. Just clean. Yep, yep. Straight,
No.
clean, clean.
Whoa.
Stop.
That just had to curl anything more, but still an effective tick.
Sorry.
Should have stayed in the rings. That could be a saver at the end of this game. And it got the rock off the center line. So after a perfect guard by Sarah, nice tick attempt by Brittany.
Give her a little.
Whoa, that was a lot.
Yeah.
Sorry, I slipped.
Yeah?
Yep, line. Line them up. Hard, line. Hard, line them up.
Heard her say she slipped. I don't know. It worked out all right. Fairly easy double peel, but they're not allowed to do that on this shot.
Try it again or go in.
I think I'd go in here behind the staggers. No sense playing the tick. You're just going to tick it into the other red anyway. Probably a good chance you leave the shooter and one red one there. So I think you draw around the guards here.
Go for line. Room.
Double peel will be available on the next
In. Just for weight. Got a curl. Switch.
game that Alberta was controlling.
Switch and go.
They're now fighting
Hard. Get it
for their life to move on to the semis here at the Everest Canadian Curling Club Championships. This one's going to come up a hair short, act as a center. Some negative energy coming off of Alberta right now. I think they got to realize they're still up with the hammer. Tiffany's certainly capable of drawing the forefoot if you leave that open for her. Just have to make your peels.
Okay. Is that it?
For Nova Scotia, they feel like they got a second life here. Down 5-1, able to battle all the way back.
It's just over. It's over.
A lot of patience being displayed here by Nova Scotia. They could have drawn around the guard there. Instead, going with the high center. I don't mind that at all. You don't want to go in too early.
Try and get it into the reds.
Gonna go with the double peel here, red into the other two reds. I'm not sure the red closest to the center line they're gonna drive it into is gonna go too far.
Hard! Really hard! Whoa, whoa, right on the nose. Okay.
Able to remove two, but leaves the shooter. Again, patience being displayed here by Selena. Gonna have Kathy, her second, with her last stone of this eighth end draw around that yellow center. Quebec's forced Saskatchewan to 1 in 7. They have the hammer coming home, but Saskatchewan leads 6-4.
Okay, wait's okay. 2? Yeah, wait's okay. We're good.
Good brush there. It's mostly buried. I still think the double peel is the call here. Yellow onto red. You can open up this out-turn draw. Going to be a nail biter coming down here, depending on who can get in there first or best. This has popped a bit.
Curl hard! Hard, curl! Hard! Get something else.
Peeled it right over the top of everything. I think I'd go in now. It's hard to throw an effective second guard. I think I'd draw right around to the button here. Selena on the same page. Big shot here from Mandy.
Okay, you got it.
You can perfectly place this on the button. You might be able to guard this one out for the rest of the game.
Back 8.
Back 8.
Sarah!
Back 4. Back 8.
Whoa, ahead! Whoa!
Nope, I'll get it.
Line was perfect, weight was not. Too deep, but it's gonna stop 4-shot rock.
This is 85. That was nice.
It looked like it was bending. Was it?
85.
Hard! 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 Jeez.
Peels not being made right now by Alberta, and a real nice chance for Mandy to draw around lie 2.
85.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, sorry, 85.
Okay, then.
It's less.
No line.
It's less. It's less.
Less weight is good news.
Yes!
Needs to curl though.
Hard, ladies. Hard, ladies. Get cheap. Switch. Go.
Switching it up, trying to carve it. It's not going to be all the way in there, but a very usable stone for Mandy.
Sorry, toss it out. Toss it out. A little on you. Yeah. I think my release is okay. I just slipped.
Wait. They're calling it time.
Going with a timeout here. Believe it's a second timeout for Alberta. Take a peek at their clock. They've got 2 minutes 57 seconds left. Just 2 more rocks to come, so plenty of time.
Like, is this a catcher at this point, though? Well, not the run. We need to
move something.
How do we nose and roll? You just said nose it. But then isn't it jamming? I don't know if we need to worry about that. These are hurting us, right?
Well, I got no way in right now.
I'd like to get a text here from Victor Schell. I've been communicating with him throughout the game. He's the coach of Team Jennifer Jones, and congratulations to my dear friend on winning the Olympic trials. He knows what it's like to be there as a player.
Well, I think
See what he likes here in this situation. I think they have to peel this yellow. The problem with peeling it into these reds, I don't think you're ever going to do too much with this one. So you might be better off peeling it this way. There's a rock here. Maybe you can drive it back and just open up your out-turn draw potentially.
Oh!
She got this one out there again.
Curl. Got a curl. Hard curl. Hard. Keep on.
Okay,
Okay.
well, that's better. Okay.
So she tried the double peel, got a hair full. She's able to chip everything loose, but nothing but red in front of the rings here. Rings are really cut off. I think they might be trying to tap this one here to the button. No easy way into the 4-foot right now if you're Alberta. First shot here in the 8th end for Selena. Heck of a comeback so far for Nova Scotia. See if they can put the finishing touches on it.
Careful. Halfway. 2. Yeah, that's fine. Halfway, just here. To my broom. Sarah's wrong. No, not yet. Let it work a bit.
I think it's good, you guys. Whoa.
Not a very aggressive call here, just going with a straight guard.
Sarah.
Not sure I like that. I think if you're Alberta, you have to make a play to get in here for a shot, and if you do, you can flip the pressure back to Nova Scotia. A miss by them. You don't throw your last, or you could just sort of play a little nose hit double here. Red.
Right in the nut, you get the double.
Red on the red. And the beauty is you leave your shooter right where it is, and it's going to be there to tap.
I think it's here with.
Really like this call. She can make it actually because she'll lie one. Her rock in the back yellow. We can't see it right now on my screen. But red double here. Stick the shooter there. Could be like a game winner almost.
I'm thinking at 9.
This is a spot they have not really made a perfect shot yet this end. They've made a bunch of half shots in search of double peels. They've been able to make the single peel. Let's see if Tiffany here can come up with the goods. She's had a wicked week. Skipped the team to a 6-0 record in the round robin. But this is the biggest shot she would have faced all week, and fighting to keep her national championship dreams alive.
Oh, curl. Hard, curl. Hard. You're close. Whoa. Yeah. Oh,
Jammed it. What an attempt. So close. But I'll tell you what, that yellow she left there is very, very usable. I'm not sure I'd be too comfortable leaving that rock there. You could guard it. If you do, though, there's a draw accessible here, but you can see where this rock is. That draw, neither one of them is going to be too easy. I like the aggression here, though. You can make this perfectly tapped into the 4-foot, say here. Now this run back is no good because this one would count. I just love drawing pictures on screens right now. So the in-turn tap to the 4-foot. Tie ball game right now. Nova Scotia in a position to steal line 1. Looking to tap up a second stone here and apply the pressure to Alberta skip Tiffany Stuber.
Whoa.
Little more than back 8.
Okay. Whoa. Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes,
No,
line. Yes, line. Yes.
Yes. Go.
Yes, line.
Yes.
Good scrub.
Go, Mandy.
Taps to the top, eh? You gotta love it. She's doing a dance out there, Kathy Donald.
We're back 8 weeks.
I think we're gonna see the out-turn tap. I don't know. I got the ice maker beside me, Bill. Is that the tap or the draw?
I'd say that's top.
I'm thinking it's tap. Gonna come down, tap this stone. Need to get a piece of the 4-foot for the win.
Yes. So I'm throwing like back 8 weight what I threw going that other way.
Yep.
Pressure packed shot here in front of a full house at the Ottawa Hunt Club. We're live in Ottawa, Ontario for the Everest Canadian Curling Club Championships. This is a B qualifier opportunity here for Team Alberta to move on to the semifinals. That is really full.
It's not gonna curl.
This has to curl miles.
You gotta try. Try.
Heavy.
And it's heavy as well.
Try.
Wow.
Get to the
Couldn't make that one. No, just too heavy. It's a steal of 2. Nova Scotia battles back from a 5-1 deficit. They move on to the semifinals. Congratulations to them. I'd like to congratulate Team Alberta on a great week as well. That's all for us tonight at the Everest Canadian Curling Club Championships. We'll be back tomorrow with semi-final action from Ottawa. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Peter Stesky. Have a great night.